If it hurts, you ain't afraid to go get you, know it up, put on more steam. Protect our kickers, our quarterback, our lead, our ball game. All obstacles, block, cut, sides, 2 games after this win in. First year game, we're here for the first May. Can't fight you there for 6 minutes.
Rocky Top, you'll always be.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo, right here.
If you're not of the mindset going into this thing, anyone, anywhere, anytime, then you're just there to have a cup of coffee anyway. So this is a highly competitive group. We'll play where we play, we'll play who we play, and let's go put the ball down.
The culture that hype and everyone has created in this building, it's been phenomenal on teams, and we're only going to continue to be better. And the standard around here, I've said it before, I'll say it again, standards to be the damn best. And we're never stopping.
Man, we blessed to do this. We blessed to wake up. We blessed to be standing by each other. We cannot take these opportunities for granted. There's people that wish they'll be doing what we was doing. There's people that call us crazy for doing what we do. But they don't understand. Every time we touch this grass, it's a certain mentality you gotta have. And you can't just turn it on. We gotta wake up with it, we gotta train it. We ought to make each other better. I need you. I need you.
I like Ohio State to win this game comfortably, but I don't think they're experienced. Ohio State wins that. Do you really think that Tennessee is going to light up Ohio State? I just have my doubts about it. They're beat Tennessee if they're able to do that. You got to make it happen like that.
Enough of all this talk, man. They're counting us out again. It's straight though.
You let your past talk. Let your determination talk, bro. Let your mind talk.
They don't see what we got going on. We know what we gotta do. Shut out the noise, turn up the heat, and play for each other. It's simple. Hand in the dirt, man on man, hat on a hat. Look in the eyes of the opposition and let them pads talk. If you're not wearing orange, you're against us. You're either a Vol or you're not. When you're chasing greatness, there's some things you can't control. You'll fall short, but everyone loves a comeback. Right here, right now, we've been ready. Just put the ball down.
Make the decision. You're either a Vol or you're not, through thick and thin.
Another shot, she'll love me again.
Run that back, turbo.
Make it a double.
Whiskey, whiskey, won't you go away? Come again some other day. Cause a memory came out to play, and I'm tired of it, tired of it. I don't wanna wonder where she been.
Where she at?
She was here, now she gone again. Now it's me and all my whiskey friends, and I'm tired of it, tired of it.
Yeah, dark brown skin, caught eye contact while walking in. Perfect timing, get beside me, now we locking in. She like, tell me how you want it, on the rocks again. What else? Little salt around the rim, okay. Feel to the top again. Fell back, now I'm back in it. Deal shots got me sending. Big rapper DJ ain't skinny, playing Richard Mille square business. See me in the club, two-stepping, diamonds around my neck, square dancing. You done made a gangster romantic, fiending for your love, I'm an addict. So addicted, ain't no we can do about it. Country motherfucker, I say what's up, she say howdy. Call you my little cowgirl, how you ride it like a stallion. Don't know why I love it, can't get tired of it. I'm on you bad.
Whiskey, whiskey, won't you go away? Come again some other day. Cause a memory came out to play, and I'm tired of it, tired of it. I don't wanna wonder where she been.
Where she at?
She was here, now she gone again.
Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Coach Jay Dauber in the house. It is freaking, man, it's go time. It's go time. I hate this 8 o'clock kickoff. I feel like I've been sitting around all day knowing at 8 o'clock I'm going to get in a fist fight. And I have no idea. My competition across the ring is just as good as I am, and I have no idea what the outcome is going to be. But you know you're in a fight come 8 o'clock, and we have been waiting all day long. Come on in, pull up a chair, crack open a beer, whatever your beverage is tonight on this college football playoff history, Dauber. We're making history tonight.
Hey, let's get it.
Are you
I'm ready.
Like, are you ready? Like,
I am ready. Go. Let's put the ball down. Let's go. Let's go.
Freaking ball down and let's go play. Coach, where you at? You cool as the other side of the pillow. I can only imagine.
I'm fired up, man. I woke up super fired up, excited, like wanting to hit the field myself. Probably could only last for like a half a play nowadays, but that half a play, man, I'd be fired up. No, I'm excited, man, and I just feel like we're playing with house money. You know, that's it. I feel like we walked into the casino, we put it on the lucky number, it hit out of the bag, and you know, we can have some fun in Vegas this weekend because we got nothing but house money. You know, we met the goal that was in front of this year. It wasn't, you know, necessarily the way we wanted to get there, but we got there nevertheless. And what a turnaround. Let's stop and smell the flowers, guys. What a turnaround by Josh Heupel. All the transfers that left the first year he got here, and just this whole journey for Tennessee Vol fans over the last 20-something odd years. It's spectacular to be back and be relevant and be having these conversations in football. And I'm excited, and I can't wait for this football game.
But now that we're here, are you satisfied with just that?
No, heck no. I'm greedy, man. Dauber, you know that. Come on now. I'm greedy. Let's get a win. Hey, the next game is in my backyard. I took every ounce of fiber in my being this morning to not drive down to the Rose Bowl, which isn't a far drive at all for me, maybe like 10 minutes, 8 minutes, and not just go there and kind of walk around and smell the flowers. I wanted to, but I stopped myself because I was like, no, you got to earn it, man. We got to get there before I can kind of have that moment, start to look around, start to get truly excited for that game. So I can't wait, man. I want to make that little trip to Pasadena down the road and beat the bejesus out of the Ducks.
What I love is, you know, the goal. That was the goal for us, right? You talk about 10-2 playoff. That was this team's goal was to go out and win every single game. Yeah. This team's goal was to win a SEC championship, to win a national championship. And dude, I don't know if you see the videos floating around Twitter. Josh Heupel has a little pep in his step today. He's ready to go to war. He is ready to go compete. We were laughing about it right before we went live because this is floating around Twitter right now. Everybody talking about cold weather. Everybody worried about Tennessee. Can they handle the cold? I don't know if you guys saw this. Half the team's warming up without shirts on. You want to call us out? You want to say that we can't play in the cold? That's fine. We'll come out. We'll warm up without the tops on. Coach Jay, you said you got one more run in you. Would you be warming up without a shirt? I'd see you. I bet you'd have the eye black. Your whole face would be painted black. You got the neck roll. You got the you're the type of guy that has eye black and you wear the visor. Like the eye black's not good enough, the visor's not. You roll them both. And you're muted, by the way.
I was about to fix it. Yeah, I did rock a Douglas. You know, I graduated in '99, so I was rocking the big Douglas deal. But funny enough, my final game is a senior, was a game up in Paso Robles, which is Central California, which was a snow game. It was one of the few and only snow games I had the opportunity to play in. So, yeah, when you're that fired up, man, and you're that ready to go, you're good. You know, maybe I was a little cold in like a pregame walkthrough, but once you padded up and you were getting out there and starting to move around, starting to hit people, go through drills, you felt fine, man. You were ready to go.
I'm going to catch up with you guys in the chat. Then we're going to open this thing up, but I want to watch one more clip here on Twitter machine. Look at that intent. Dude, he's intent. He is intense today.
Potre, spin it.
Hey, and he lives for this stuff. You know, he's been game planning. He's been scheming. I expect the offense to come out with some wrinkles. You know, that little smirk he had with the question, you know, what are you going to do? We're not going to change anything. Nothing, not going to change anything offensively, defensively, or special teams. It's all going to be the same. So he's been going to work.
From a little birdie, I heard from a little birdie whose initials happen to be A and P that we may see 23 on offense tonight. We'll see what happens. He said, right time, right place, right scenario. You may see Boo Carter get an offensive snap. Let me catch up with you guys real quick. Arkansas Ball for 5 says, since it's the playoffs, I'll use the front door this time. GBO, we appreciate you dropping that door fee as you come in the door. Will Dyer for 5 says, door fee, please God, let us win. Bob's been a member for 17 months. Says, good evening, Boogie Coach Jay, Vol Nation and the Talkin VAWLS. Colt, let's go get this dub. GBO, appreciate you, Bob. Matthew Watson for 2 says 31-28. I like it. Captain Woodland for 5. It's finally time. Put that ball down. Let's go win a natty. Can't believe how far this team has come since 2021. Suck eyes down. Happened for 10 says, quick moment of respect for Josh Hype. Went from a team that just wanted to make a bowl game to 10 wins in the college football playoff being the expectation. Winning a blowout or losing a blowout tonight, he is the guy. GBO, can we just pin that like for the next, I don't know, 12 months? Can we just pin that comment for the next 12 months? And let's not forget, win, lose, or draw tonight. However this thing shakes out, however this thing wraps up, Josh Heupel is the guy for this football team. Todd Landers for 2, door fee for game 1 of 4 for the championship. GBO, Randall Perry's been a member for 13 months. Appreciate you, brother. Soar the Demon for 10. Mama said knocks you out. Anyone? Ohio State, anywhere. The shoe, anytime, right now. Thank you, Soar the Demon. Bleed Orange for 5. Go Balls. It's all I know. You're either a Vol or you're not. Bet the nuts. What's up, Boogie Coaches? Dauber and the Colt. Dylan Elam for 5. Columbus is a beautiful shade of orange tonight, and I ain't talking about the sunset. It's 0-0. Put the ball down. Line them up. GBO. Ron the Don door fee for 5 says, let's go. The first playoff game for Tennessee. Win, lose, or draw. This is where we belong. Let's go, Boogie Coaches and Ball family. Yes. Randall Berry for 5. Me and McKenna give a door fee. Boogie, it's game time. Let's go, Big Orange. Shout out, Randall. Shout out, McKenna. I hope all is well with you guys as you bounce back. James Fair for 2. Screw Pat McAfee. UT against the world. Austin Stubblefield, member for 14 months. Suck eyes always choke in the postseason. Go Balls. Let's see. Joey Carroll for 5. Door fee. Let's freaking go. GBO smash the thumbs up. Tennessee 37. Ohio State 17. Jeff drops an orange boy, and for that we shall play the clip.
Rocky Top.
Jeff Clabo for 20. Vol World Order 27-17 Tennessee Vols. Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate you. Michael Davis been a member for 26 months. GBO, I'm thinking 17-13. Mrs. Negaval member for 19 months. Ron the Don for 5. Win or lose tonight. Give it your all balls. Roundhouse kick in the jugular. We kicking indoors and making playoffs. Foul me for 2. Let's go. Heupel is fired up. Are y'all? GBO. I'm fired up. Y'all are fired up. I'm ready to freaking go. Alex Gibson for 5. Dorothy, Boogie, and company. Grateful to be here, but it's time to throw down one game at a time. Sean Cross for 20. That's an orange boy. We'll do it.
Rocky Top.
Sean Cross feels violent. Appreciate you, Sean Cross. SP Weasel, what are you doing? Drops $200. That is the biggest super chat of the night and of the month. We'll play the clip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man.
Shout out SP Weasel says, GBO, Merry Christmas, Boogie, the coaches, and all. Thank you for that. Is very generous. That is crazy. We appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and put out the link for you guys. Talkin VAWLS Elite and higher. You can come on in, join the show. I don't know if we'll turn it into chaos or we will bring you on probably chaos. I think we probably do a little chaos tonight going into this playoff game. Dauber, you mentioned Heupel scheming some things up. What's a wrinkle? What's something you want to see Josh Heupel or Tim Banks or whoever doing this football game?
I think like we talked about, this team plays well, particularly defensively when they're aggressive. I think they've got to get home. They've got to put pressure on Will Howard and force him to make mistakes. If he's able to, have all kinds of time in the pocket, he's a good quarterback. And he'll even though we've got good guys on the ends, and I'm quite happy putting them on islands. You give a quarterback all the time in the world, it doesn't usually work out well, even for good cornerbacks. So I think for me, I think Tim Banks has to dial up the aggression, and the defensive front, they're going to have to get the pressure and get home.
Yeah. I mean, I said one on Friday for defense, but I'll throw an offensive one in there. How about a pitch reverse to Boo Carter where he throws the backside pass to Nico in the end zone?
Oh, yeah. You're getting cute now, Coach. Yeah, you're getting cute now. You're gonna line up Boo Carter in the slot. You're gonna act like you're throwing a little toss to Desant, but instead you throw it to Boo Carter coming the other way. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're cooking with?
Yep. Then it comes around the edge, toss it right back to Nico.
I like it. What about you guys in the chat? What do you want to see? And it doesn't have to be that sexy. It doesn't have to be that cute. I like Foul Ming here, says tight ends in space. Yeah, I like that. Attack the middle of the field. We talked a lot Friday about Nico running the ball. It's win or go home, boys. It's win or go home. Just win this football game. So I'm throwing everything at him, man. Let Nico run. I said, I don't remember what I said Friday. I think 7-8 times is the magic number for me. Dobber, how much would you run Nico in this football game?
I mean, if it's there, take it. I think that's what we've got to do. I fully anticipate they're going to try to focus in on Dylan Sampson and put the game on Nico. So, if the pocket opens up, if he has a lane to run, he needs to take it. I do like a couple designed runs because that'll keep a defense honest. But I think Nico's going to have to throw the ball well tonight, which I like the way he's been trending. I like the way he's been progressing. The last couple of games to end the season, I think things were clicking for him. So what I want to see is 60 minutes of good football. No quit. I don't want to have a bad quarter tonight. And that's one thing that's plagued this team all year. You kind of have that one quarter where the offense goes silent, or the defense has been on the field so much that they bend and actually do kind of break. But put it together. Let's play 60 minutes of good, clean football.
Let me catch up with Super Chats real quick here. Vols girl, been a member for 17 months. OSU fans have been busting in car windows of Vol fans. I saw that on Twitter. They are truly a miserable fan base. Go Vols, beat those suck eyes. Tyler Maxwell for 2 says, Dorfy, it's Rocky Top, sup Boog, J Dobb, go Vols. Thank you, Tyler. Dill Dowman for 5. We took over College game day, Vols. Let's be the only road team to win tonight. Give everything like there is no tomorrow. Pan-seared ribeye for 5. UT alum living in Buckeye land. Their fans are not confident. Many Vols are better. Many feel Vols are better and will win. I'd take Heibel over Day in this one. Well, let's get the gang is all here. Most of the gang is here. Let's get them on. Let's see how they're feeling. Bleed Orange, what do you think of the takeover in Columbus? I wasn't, not that I wasn't buying in. I didn't think it was going to be as big as we thought. Now, we've not seen the stadium. We don't know what it looks like inside the shoe. But dang it, we took over College game day, and you got what's-his-face up there doing the pick'em saying, oh, well, the Buckeyes stay home and drink their beer. No, you're crazy. Not in the college football playoffs. We don't stay home.
No,
how bad do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be probably about 35, maybe a little more strong. If the game day's any indication and the ticket price, we're going to be up in there. I'm not going to say it's going to be 50-50, but we're going to be loud and proud. And the cold's not going to stop us. Them breaking in our cars isn't going to stop us. We're going to go up there and dominate. And, I'm pumped, dude. I'm pumped. What's up, Coach Jay? What's up, everybody else? Dauber, I'm ready for this. And just like I said in my super chat, it's all I know. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, dude.
Love it.
My name's
Bob,
Blue Orange for a reason.
What happened to your Bob? You had this fancy screen. You were down there looking like Sports Talk Jay. Now your headset's in the floor. You're lost. You look like you're playing video games, and your background's gone. What happened to you?
I'm just trying to mute. I'm trying to mute the damn TV.
Like a true professional, Bob. Where'd your background go?
I didn't like the way it did it because it left white shit around me, and
now we got
off the rails. I love it.
Oh my gosh. Jenny, get Bob.
No, I'm just too ready. I'm just too ready for today. I am too ready for today because we are on our way to a national championship. We took the first BCS. We're going to take the first 12-team college football playoff. That's where we're headed.
I'll be right.
So I know the chat's concerned. Gabriel said Bob's prison setup got an upgrade. No, he's at the halfway house. He got out of prison and now he's at the halfway house. Bob's on his way back. which is awesome. We're glad to see it. Let me hit a couple more here. Luke Thompson for 5, watching my first ever playoff game with my dad. Very excited and nervous for tonight. That's awesome, Luke. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy who you're with. Enjoy family. We talk about that all the time on this channel. So soak it in, drink it in. You're making memories. Vols lover for 20.
Rocky Top.
Says, let's kick some Buckeye arse. Go Big Damn Orange. Jenny, is that did Big Orange Mountain change his name? He changed his name to Vols lover?
Yep.
Didn't have enough characters to put Vols girl lover. That's what happened. How we feeling, Jenny? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you anxious? Are we going to win it all?
I'm both. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I'm nervous because the home teams have been trash, but I can't go by Indiana and SMU and really not Clemson, but they're trying to crawl back into this game. I'm just pissed off and hope we beat the mess out of them at this point because their fans are truly miserable. Truly miserable. Who does that? Who vandalizes people's cars like that? It's a game. It is a game.
Well, you're talking about game. You're talking about folks that worship a nut. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Exactly. I'm not gonna kick in or bust in people's car windows over a game. I love my Vols, but I'm not committing crimes for that.
I don't know. Maybe a Georgia fan. I don't know.
That's true. Maybe Georgia.
I can think Florida fans doing that too. I do know some good Georgia fans. Unlike you, I have some friends who are Georgia fans.
Wait, what?
I have some friends who are Georgia fans, and they're really good people.
Well, Cam, if you're in Athens and you're listening to the show, I'm going to need you to roll your window down real quick. Roll that window. I'm assuming he's got a man. It's how old we are. He's manly cranking that window down. All right, now you've had time to roll that window down. Now I need you to crank the volume as loud as possible. As loud as it will possibly go. I mean, I want you to blow the doors off of somebody. As loud as it'll go. No, there are no good Georgia fans. Eric, terrible, ugly, disgusting. I think they're all terrible, ugly, disgusting. I don't believe there are good people that pull for Georgia. No, there are no good Georgia fans. There are none. I think they're all terrible, ugly, disgusting human beings. Terrible, ugly, disgusting.
I agree with the most part.
I was on air when that happened. Negaball for 5 says all I want for Christmas is more Vol games. Cheetah goes for 200 yards, 35-21. GBO, get Coach J on a Rose Bowl parade float. Dude, can't wait for that. David Hall for 2. Let's get her did. GBO, a Stiddy for 20. That's an orange boy. I'll scroll back up here and find the clip unless y'all want me to play that Georgia clip again.
Rocky Top.
A Stiddy says, go Big Orange. Appreciate you, A Stiddy. $20 ain't cheap. We are grateful for the support, my friend. Dauber, what do you got pulled up here, brother?
By
the way, shout out for being a real professional now.
Gotcha. There is a lot of orange sprinkled in there right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is a lot of orange.
You can definitely see it.
Wow.
That is insane. And you know what's crazy about that? You know what's crazy about that is it's cold. It's cold, and we have so many like black jackets, black coats, black winter coats. Not a whole lot of orange when it's cold. So that's if the rest of that thing fills out, that looks like
looking good.
Looks 50-50. That picture looks 50-50.
No matter what, it's warmer in that stadium than it is inside Nico's veins tonight, baby. Let's go.
What is Rocky? Tom, what are you doing? What is Tom doing?
Tom
over.
I'm driving, y'all.
I thought he was raving or something for a minute there.
We have lost all professionalism. He found a drone. There is a drone over Columbus, Ohio. He has located it. We got you covered live right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. What is happening?
But I'm tired of them talking about how cold it's going to be. Like Knoxville is like the deep South. Tennessee is not the deep South, people. It's not. It's South, but it's not the deep South. It gets cold.
It's freezing right now.
Knoxville this week. It's Knoxville this week.
Yeah,
it's like 4 degrees colder in Columbus than it is in Knoxville.
There you go.
They forget that Knoxville's next to mountains. I mean, come on. I mean, when they were talking about it on game day, I'm just like,
No,
I was rolling my
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
the whole
It's
time,
in the
rolling
mountain.
my eyes.
You'd think we were in Texas or something the way they're talking about it.
I
oh,
know,
I'm in
right?
Texas right now, and it's cold over here too. It's 30 degrees in the morning. So I
But
mean,
they
heck,
didn't say
Oh,
anything
wow.
about the cold weather with it's Penn State and SMU. SMU is further south than Tennessee, and Penn State is further north than Ohio. Let me. Let-
Let
and
me
then
get
it was
come on Super
snowing
Chat.
at one point in Penn State prior to the game. Whatever.
hey,
Hold on. Julian Belk for 5 says key to victory. Dylan, run left, run right, run up the middle, smash mouth football, break their will. Michigan had success running the football on the interior. Nick Saban was talking about that this morning on game day. So I think you're set up for Dylan Sampson to have a field day, and then you mix in Nico running. I love what Coach Jay said on the Friday morning show. Run him early. Let them see it early that we are willing to run our quarterback, then let Dylan Sampson eat. Jonathan's been a member for 12 months. It's a C of Orange. Big J from Georgia becomes a member of the channel. Then later said, hey, there may not be good Georgia fans, but there are good Tennessee fans from Georgia. Shout out Big J. We appreciate you. Adrian's been a member for 21 months. Who did I cut off? Bleed Orange, did I cut you off? Go ahead.
oh, I can't remember it. I was just going to say when you've been plugging and shielding about that. This is changing the subject for a second. That camo's fire, but I bought a white hoodie of the new 2.0, and that thing is fire, dude. That thing is nice. I don't have it with me because I'm at work, but the State Pride 2.0, I just wanted to tell you the white one is freaking sweet.
The white one that's in camo?
No.
Or just
The
regular
the
State
plain
Pride?
white. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Man,
wanted to let
I've
you
had
know
that so dirty. I can't
Now
wear
you sound
one.
Now you sound like Tom. See, I can't wear white because I'm fat, not because I would get. Well, maybe I would get barbecue sauce on it or something,
Yeah.
and then I wouldn't be able to wear it. I mean, you can get one bonfire.com/store/talkingballs. People don't like when I plug and shield, but
I
anyway.
can't wear white either.
Well,
They're all
it's
money.
your show, Boogie.
Is it?
They're
I
all
think it's
money.
your all show. If it was my show,
Oh, yeah,
Bob wouldn't
it
come in
is.
here talking like Coach Rice. Ham Shack TV becomes a member of the channel. Appreciate you, Ham Shack TV. What? Let's go around the room like we were talking earlier. Opening up the playbook. Josh Apple's going to have something schemed up. Rumors of Boo Carter getting some play on offense. Running Nico. Bob, what do you want to see? A little wrinkle on offense.
I'm confused.
I feel like I'm
wanna
sending smoke
see
signals to
a little
Bob. He's
more-
way lagged out.
Am I lagging?
You're just way behind.
Yeah.
Go to the next person. I'll fix it.
All right. Go ahead, Bleed
Go
Orange.
to the
Then we'll
next
go down
person, I'll
to.
No, I mean, I have read a few things and seen some things that there could possibly be a little bit of boo, but that'd be awesome to see him on some things, get him out there in some space and dump a few little passes to him and watch him work. I mean, I think they're going to stick to what they've been doing, but there's going to be a few things wrinkled in. There's going to be some things that maybe we haven't seen. I think, and hopefully they get the tight ends a little more involved instead of just sprinkling that in. But I think the ground and pound is going to be our way to victory, and just smash them in the mouth. Honestly,
Rocky Top Tom, are you alive?
I am.
Okay,
I
cool.
am.
What do you want to see a
I'm
little
driving.
wrinkle?
I have the whiskey, the beer, and the pizza, and I'm on the way to the party. And we're gonna listen on the Vol Network until we can get hopefully we can get it pulled up on YouTube somehow. But yeah, I hope they run it right at them, man. Defense got to play with some discipline, of course. But yeah, I mean, if the offensive line doesn't cost it for us, we got about a 50-50 shot. But I think the defense matches up pretty daggone well against their offense. I know they've been talking about their receivers being great, but I'd put our corners up against their receivers in space any day. I really would. Absolutely. So I think
Gregory C says that quarterback draw I run on EA Sports every Tuesday night. Yeah, you run the oop to 4 wide receivers on one side, 1 wide receiver on the other. You either throw the screen out quick or you run the QB draw. If you got 2 linebackers, we're going quick. If you don't, now I just gave you all the game plan and I have absolutely no shot on Tuesday night. Sorry, Tom, go ahead.
You're good, man. No, and also do the cheese the computer out, cheese the CPU, and run your quarterback all the way to the sideline. And no, I'm telling you, I've seen people do it on NCAA. They cheese the CPU, and what they do is they roll their quarterback all the way to the sideline, and then they huck one deep because the CPU doesn't know how to handle it. So there's always a receiver open. Now, if we could just get our offense to do that every play, then that'd be perfect. But it's real life, it's real life. We're going to run the football at them, I hope. I really do. Establish the offensive line. Yeah, absolutely. Run it right at them and make them stop it, man. Take some shots downfield off of it, but absolutely make them earn it. If they're going to win on their home field, they better be scared as hell the whole time. And I think I'm probably going to lose service here in just a second because I'm going through a bad spot and we're going out here. So y'all have a good night. Be safe and go Vols.
Later, Tom. Have a good night, brother. Appreciate you jumping on.
Tom.
All right, Jenny, what do you want to see on offense? You got any secret game plans you use on EA Sports College Football?
I'm not opposed to Boo getting out there. I mean, Travis Hunter plays both sides. Why couldn't he? I mean, I feel like everybody is like, with the 4 receivers gone into the transfer portal, I think people are over like amplifying that, our fan base and other fan bases. I mean, there were 2 of them. Only 2 of them probably would have only made the trip, and only 2 of them got significant time. The other 2 really didn't. I mean, it is. I think we find tonight as far as receivers. Now, yes, for next season we need more receivers because we're losing Brew and Dante. I agree. I think we're fine until we are done for the season. So, I mean, I think people need to take a breath and relax. It's not like we lost Squirrel, and I mean, and they've gotten healthy. They've had 3 weeks. I feel like they've gotten healthy. I think they're gonna be okay. I really do. I think Dylan, he's already said that 3 weeks helped him.
He said it's the best he's felt in a long time.
Right. Yeah, I heard that too. So, just do what we do. Run the football. Because Dylan, I feel like Dylan, I have trust in him. I think he's going to get his numbers. He's going to get his rushes. So
I'm assuming Dante's good to go tonight too. I haven't heard anything about him.
I think they all are.
Yeah, I think he's good to go.
RTD.
Good.
What do you think, Michael?
Hey, Ron it down.
Jump in the conversation, brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, we got to run. I think we're gonna have to be able to run the football. Like to see us complete some passes too, but also I like to see the defense be better than they were the last time we played a good team on the road, which was at Georgia, because they weren't very good at Georgia. And I think we got to clean up the pen. We had 13 penalties against Vanderbilt. I don't think we can do that tonight. Like, we can't have all those false starts and offsides, and we can't turn the ball over either. And we can't turn the ball over either. Yeah, got to play clean. But I think it's 50-50 shot. Like others said, I think it could go either way, really. And I agree with win, lose, whatever happens, Heupel's the guy.
Look at this group. Beautiful people.
It just got a whole lot more beautiful, though.
Beautiful Vol fans.
Yeah, it did when you hopped on, Ron.
Is there anything else happened, Boogie? Can I say this right now? Josh Heupel told us we'll play for championships, we'll play for national titles. We are here at the precipice of just playing. We're in the game. Let's be happy. Let's enjoy this stuff. Have we go out and kick some tail? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But at the same time, let's enjoy this stuff. Josh Heupel is the man. Can the church say amen?
Amen.
That's all I'm going to say right now.
I love it.
I just hope our defense stays aggressive and stays in it. I know that there was a point that was made on something I was reading that after Peely went down, we stopped with a lot of different stunts and different things like that, and got more traditional with our defensive fronts and things like that. And we've been doing well with it, but I don't say we just bring the house all the time, but I think we need to throw some more wrinkles into our defense just to give them something that they haven't seen in a while. But I mean, our defensive line is going to eat no matter what. Their offensive line is kind of suspect, but I think we need to throw in some more twists and different other packages that we haven't really seen throughout the season, that we're used to seeing, basically.
Yeah, 100%. I think if you don't get pressure on Will Howard, that could be a long night.
It's going to be just like Georgia all over again. And that's what somebody left a comment and said, bro, this game's nothing like the Georgia game. Excuse me, sir. It's exactly like the Georgia game. We talked all week long about their offensive line being banged up and how we got to get pressure on Carson Beck. Now we're saying the same freaking thing about Ohio State. It's exactly like the Georgia game. Exactly.
Yeah, Carson Beck,
we're going
we
on
had
the
no
road.
sacks and 2 TFLs.
Yeah, because we did not get aggressive. Go ahead, Bob.
All I was going to say is what I really want to see is more tight end play. When we got Kisselman involved, he has been nothing but a stud. And I don't think they're going to be watching for him because he hasn't had a whole lot of play, but when he has had it play, he has been at. And he can play it out of the backfield. And, he can come around and run it, and he can catch it too. I mean, that's another threat to go along with Dylan Sampson. That's what I want to see. I want to see more tight end play, but of course I was tight end, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they do in the middle of the field and how our backers do, our linebackers, especially losing Jalen. He was one of the better protecting the pass, and they're going to try and expose Boo a little bit, and he's been getting better. But I'm just curious. I think they're going to try and attack the middle of the field, like Georgia did a little bit. But if we can get pressure on Will Howard, or it's Will Howard, I think that's his name, then we should be fine.
Coach Jay, do you think? Let me hit these super chats real quick. Then I want to ask Coach Jay something about linebackers. Chad Tenon drops $1. We appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you for the tip in the tip jar. BFL Willie for 2. I want to see some Ethan Davis. Robert Tuck for 2 says, "Go Vols, beat Suck Eyes, plant the flag." Oh gosh, don't get us started on planting flags around here and felony charges. No way. Tyson Fury just lost. Is that real? Is that real? No, nobody cares.
He did lose. I care.
I was gonna say, yeah, you like boxing more than I do.
Not that I really care that much, but who beat him?
I can't even remember who he was fighting.
Alexander Usyk.
Way undersized.
It was
never heard of him.
It was
Really how much I
really
watch that
close.
stuff.
Yeah, it was a really, really close fight.
I never heard of him. It shows you how much I don't watch that stuff.
Your all's favorite member of the Talkin VAWLS Facebook group, JJ Lambin, is here. He is with us. He has been a member of this channel and supported this great community for 26 months. Poster of the year. Poster of the year. Let me tell you a funny story about JJ Lambin. I was at the chiropractor this week. He listens to the show. We were talking about the game and this, that, and the other. And he started talking about the Facebook group. And I was like, yeah, there's some real trolls in there. You just got to ignore them. And he's like, yeah, JJ Lambin. I'm like, yep, that's him.
He is annoying AF. He's annoying AF.
Robert Tuck's been a member for 28 months. We appreciate you as well. Robert Angry Todd for 2 says, "Help us out, BVD." I'm pretty sure Heupel is going to mention BVD in the pregame speech. He's going to say, "Let's go win one for BVD." Coach, let's talk linebackers. Do you think our Aaron Carter is who he is? Jeremiah T-Lander is who he is. Do you think we upgraded by getting Edwin Spillman on the field coming up later tonight over Jalen Smith?
Yeah, I do personally.
Do you think if he had not been hurt early that he would have passed by Jalen Smith already?
Yeah, I do, and I hear bleed orange. When Jalen Smith first started getting thrown in the game, I thought he had a bit of a rough game his very first game out, and then it was like he looked light years ahead for a couple games. But in the Georgia game, and I don't want to pick on him too bad for the Georgia game because the whole defense as a whole had an issue, but he was really, really lost in that game from a passing standpoint. He reminded me a lot of Herring in that game, and I just wonder if that, I don't know, spooked the coaches or something, you know what I mean? And they kind of dumped him off behind Herring because we saw Herring, I mean, not Herring, we saw Spillman a lot in the Vanderbilt game over Smith in that game. And I wonder if when Smith saw that and felt that, he got spooked and bailed. You know what I mean? Like, because Spillman's killing in practice. Like, we all saw him in the spring game. Spillman is really, really, really good in the pass. And if you recall, Boogie, if you go back to the film breakdowns, when I was watching the Spillman film, I was preaching to everybody how I was really excited about the speed and how well Arian and Spillman both were in pass protection and how that could be a real weapon for the Vols. I don't think we'll see it truly realized until about mid-season last year. But, yeah, that's a lot of fans. And, maybe maybe next we can kind of get everyone's thoughts on how would you feel about this as a player? Anyone want to take that one?
How would we feel about what as a player?
Your
Seeing all
stadium.
the orange. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I pulled it up because somebody said doesn't look like 40,000 to me. Dude, it looks 50-50 to me. And I know it is hard. It's hard to tell because red
It's
and
hard
orange,
to tell.
you blend them together. It's hard to tell.
It's hard
you
to
got a lot of
tell.
black. You got a lot of black in there. But it's where their fan base is at. It's the conversation we've had all week that they're ready to fire Ryan Day. He's won 11 games 3 years in a row, and they're ready to run him out of town. So you have to question how, like you said, how do the players respond to that? How do they feel as a program? Are they backing their coach? Are some of them out on Ryan Day? You don't know. You don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see how many empty seats, because somebody posted up earlier. I think he even flashed it up on the screen.
It looks pretty empty.
Said price is as low as $42 right now. If you go to the stadium right now, you can probably get a ticket for $42.
And the thing is, you can't.
You know, I'd be there if I was in the area, but I'm in Oregon, so.
And
it's
you
down
can't
to 29,
really.
Bob.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying it's down to 29.
Oh wow.
I'm watching it on the TV. You really can't tell it's skewed because their seats are red. So, and I saw a lot of empty seats when they panned up close. I saw a lot of empty seats, and their seats are red.
I'll tell you what, is a player, like, I think the empty seats would hurt me more than seeing just a bunch of Vol fans that bought them, because then I feel like my team, they didn't get outbid or something or out hustled for a ticket. They just flat out didn't show up for me.
Yeah.
Like that would kind of bug me as a player. But will it galvanize them is the question that I have. You know, football teams can get really me versus the worldie. It is a general rule anyway. So, I mean, if I'm Coach Day and I see this, I'm using it, man. I'm weaponizing this in the locker room before the game. Certainly.
Yeah. That's
Ari
what I was going to say,
tweeted
Coach
out.
Jay.
Yeah.
Ari tweeted out 20 minutes ago. Right now, based on my estimation, there are more Tennessee fans in Ohio Stadium than Ohio State fans. That just may be because they arrived early, but I'm already comfortable saying this is the largest visiting contingent of fans I've ever seen in this building.
Yeah, guys, and I'll tell you, there's somewhere out there, Coach Jay hopes that there's a little kid from Columbus, Ohio, that's throwing the ball around with the Tennessee faithful and getting indoctrinated by that culture the way I did, and making even a bigger Vol fan than old Coach Jay is. Because I'll tell you what, when you guys traveled out here to Pasadena, it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I think there was like 12,000, 13,000 Vol fans for that, and it was wild to see. I'd never seen anything like it and fell in love immediately.
There they go.
I love Coop. Coop's the one that really made me laugh right here.
Yeah.
he's like, I'm a man, but my head's a little cold, so I got to put
They
this
should have
on.
came out with the shake weight and just stare at the other Ohio players shake weight with their
It's
shirts
gonna
off.
be. I feel like it's gonna be all about if their players, the Ohio State players, are bought in. I don't know if they're fully bought in. I don't know if their culture is all there, and I don't know if they said it on College Game Day, but I heard somebody said that, oh, Josh Heupel, he's fine. He's like has no like worries right now because his job is secure whether he wins or loses, which is true. He doesn't have as much pressure on him as Ryan Day. Ryan Day has all the pressure. Josh Heupel does not. He can be cool, calm, and collected, and I think sometimes that's better when calling plays.
Oh, for sure. He's going to be calm and collected.
To be cool, calm, and collected, because when you have pressure like he does, then you start to try to do things that you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah,
so
and I'll even take it a stop. Go ahead, Bob.
I was just going to say that the head coach, they tell you once the coach loses his fan base, his team's fan base, he's gone. So you can count Ryan Day gone. Once you see that stadium the way it is, it's done. Ryan Day's history. This is his last year.
I wonder if they lose today that he's done. He's done. It almost feels like he's got to win a natty.
He's done either way.
You think?
Yeah. I mean,
I think if they win the natty, he's fine. If they win the natty, I think he's fine.
You win a national championship, everybody gonna forget about that Michigan game real quick.
They're
real
not going to
quick.
forget about the Michigan game.
You win a
Because they
national.
already said
They're not going to forget about it.
fans already said that if they win the national championship, it's going to have an asterisk beside it because of them losing to Michigan.
If our y'all wonder why I get on here and yell at people. If our fan base ever acts like that, if they say, "Well, we won a natty, but we lost to Alabama earlier in the year," are you stupid?
But our fan base is not stupid like that. That's stupid.
God, how dumb can you be? Let me hit some super chats real quick. Dim Barnyard Bills for 5 says, "I'm worried OSU will target Will Brooks up the seam like Georgia did. Also worried about any linebacker not named Arian Carter. We still win though." GBO Captain Woodland for 2 got a pick from a friend. We invaded that trash can. JJ Lambens, Jenny's favorite person on earth, drops $5. Says, "My poor wife agrees. I'm annoying." Lol, go balls. Appreciate you, JJ. Sean Cross for 5. All I want for Christmas is a game-stealing Will Howard pick. 6. The Southernators been a member for 29 months and says, GBO. Thank you, Seth. We appreciate it. That will add Trucker Dougie on here, and we'll take a quick little listen to this. That looks pretty good to me, boys.
That's a lot of orange.
And good seats too.
That looks good to me.
Yep.
They're gonna hear that all night.
Hell yeah.
Let it play. Let it play.
It's LSU all over again.
It certainly has that feeling. Certainly has that feeling.
For me personally, I am so excited that we give a chance for Devin Brown to play. He's been on the bench for a while. I want him to get in the game and maybe fumble the ball, possibly throw an INT. Come on, y'all. Let's go for Devin Brown. Devin Brown. Devin Brown.
Who's Devin Brown? I don't even know who Devin Brown is. I feel like I should know.
Y'all know who Devin Brown is?
Is that OSU's backup?
It's the backup quarterback.
Oh, okay. I was like,
That was going to be my guess.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't know who it was. I just guessed.
Tonight. I ain't playing around.
We need to get back to what we do, though. We need to get back to what we do, though. Knocking quarterbacks out.
Tell about it. What we do. That's what we do. We knock out the starters.
What do you guys think about all this talk with Ryan Day? How many times in the past have we seen what a coach Josh Heupel team can do to an opposing coach? You know, take them out of their game plan, force them to coach scared. You look back to the bowl game against Clemson. Dabo was making stupid coaching decisions. You know, going for it on fourth and short, fourth and medium. On their own side of the field, all these absurd coaching calls that you kind of think, why are you doing that? But these coaches know if this offense is clicking, I can't hang with them. I've got to take all the chances. You think Ryan Day is being on the hot seat, all this talk of apathy and the fans turning? Do you think he's going to be on that level of coaching scared and pulling out all the stops?
Yeah, he's going to be trying to pull out. I think he's going to try and pull out all the stops, and I think that if we get ahead early, then it's going to be even worse. And he's going to put their team in a bunch of different situations that they just aren't ready for. And I don't know that and kind of piggybacking off of what Jenny said, not only is he under pressure, but that team's under pressure because they just got smacked in the mouth by Michigan. And I know all the talk about teams usually come back and play really well, and that could very well happen. But at the same time, they come out and see that there's more orange out there. They're going to get a little bit discouraged and already know that their fan base ain't even behind them or the coach. And so we'll see. I mean, but I just see it. I kind of see it going a little bad.
And look, we struggle on the road. Why? Is it noise? Is it communication? What is it that we struggle with? Because if it is noise, now all of a sudden it's 50-50 and it's more like a neutral site game than a true home game. Then all of a sudden that kind of changes things in our favor a little bit. Angry Time for 2 says for Jenny's next book club meeting. Jenny, why did they attack you?
I actually had one today and it got canceled.
Oh, gosh, as long as it wasn't at 8 o'clock. James Strum's been a member for 27 months. We appreciate you, brother. Tim Williams for 10 says, Boogie, it's been a fun season. and I've enjoyed this channel immensely. Let's keep on rolling to the Natty GBO. We appreciate that, Tim. That's very kind words. This community is unmatched. I love what you guys bring to this thing.
There's a lot more sprinkled in there.
It's so crazy where we've come, where we're at, what we used to be versus what we are now. So I'm glad you enjoy it, Tim. Keep sharing out the links. Word of mouth is huge. We're like 500 subscribers away from 30,000. And I set that goal. If we could hit 30,000 before the end of December, and I was like, there's no way. This is one of those goals you're chasing, knowing you're not going to obtain it to kind of motivate you to work harder. So keep sharing it out. Maybe, just maybe, we can get to 30,000 before the end of the year. Good old Nate Pruitt for 10. Cover charge. Boogie Howdy Vol fam. Let's go get this dub. Retro.
Oh, God.
Why does everybody have to bring us down? Retro, the SEC champs, has been a member for 5 months. I don't believe there are good people that pull for Georgia. I think they're all terrible, ugly, disgusting human beings. I think it's just that no, there are no good Georgia fans, Eric. There are none. James Schramm drops a 20 spot. That is an Orange Boy. We'll play the clip.
Rocky Top!
James says, my dad, brother-in-law, and nephew were at the game. Nephew is too young for a felony, so he is going to plant the flag. GBFO. Think smarter, not harder. Think smarter, not harder. Shout out, James. Appreciate the super chat. Let him plant the flag.
And I was going to say, Boogie, I misspoke earlier.
Hold on, Bob. Go ahead, Bleed Orange. We got to get his internet. We get him out of prison, and now he can't freaking get internet that works. Like he had that good prison internet. We got him a good device, but all right, go ahead, Bleed Orange.
No, I was just going to say, after hearing what you said about the community and our channel, and I'll go ahead and say our channel, but I misspoke earlier, so that's my bad. And I said it was your channel. So, but you started it. It's our community, but you're our daddy. How you like that?
Oh, is that the next shirt?
Oh, man.
My daddy. Oh gosh.
Good Lord.
Coach Jay's he's not taking that. He's like, no. He's like, speak for yourself, bro.
I'm out.
He just shuts the camera off and leaves.
Yeah, never to be seen again.
Hey, people, think about this right now. We are in the playoffs. We're going to play our first game. We're going to have a good time tonight. This is what Coach Hopper promised us. He is coming through on his promises. We are here. We're about to play Ohio State. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a good time. We have some party going on. We're going to Woo! That was just pleasure. Let's go, y'all. Big Orange all the way. Let's do this. We're taking over Ohio. We're going to take over Cincinnati. We might even take over St. Louis. Who's going to St. Louis? I don't know. But tonight, we're doing this. The first playoff game in the 12-team playoffs. We are here. We did this. Let's go. Big Orange.
Nothing hits like Ron the Dawn on a Saturday night. Like, you just can't.
I just want to mention one thing. Everybody is talking about how there's no the campus is out, the students are out on winter vacation and all this and that. I don't want to hear the excuses because Penn State is also on vacation and their students showed up and showed out today.
Yep.
We talked about that. We talked about that Friday morning. Like this game, this game could be on Christmas morning in Neyland Stadium. It'd be sold out, packed full of orange. No doubt about it. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah. Like it's. No, let's see. Clay Carpenter.
It would have been sold out all the day the game was announced.
Oh yeah. No, Christmas Day. It's going to sell out. Our fans understood the assignment. Phase 1 of Operation Takeover underway. GBFO. Thank you, Clay. Appreciate you, brother. Retro again. I'm not reading that first part. It says love y'all. Love pulling for OSU, but realistically believe y'all win big. Thank you, Retro. Appreciate you, brother. Michelle drops a 20 spot. That is an Orange Boy. I got to scroll way up here. I had to play that. I had to get Ron the Dawn some music going, but we'll play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Michelle for 20. We appreciate it. Says, let's forking do this. GBO. Checkerboard Overalls is in the house. What's up, brother? How you feeling? We're about 5 minutes away from kicking this thing off.
I feel good, man. I feel good about it. Cautiously optimistic, but you got to, man. We're here. We made it. We're back. Time to show these useless nuts what's up.
Love it.
I got a joke for you guys.
Wait. Okay. Let us have it.
Y'all can't say nothing about Penn State.
I mean,
They just-
I kind
they
of
got
already
six
gave the
players.
punchline, right? But what is a guy with a vasectomy and the Ohio State fan base have in common? A bunch of useless nuts.
Wah, wah, wah. Zing zong.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be
Trucker
here all
Dougie,
night.
what is up, brother? How are you feeling? You confident, Trucker? Where you at, Trucker Dougie?
I am in kickoff out of St. Louis, Missouri. But I was in Ohio yesterday. So that was kind of cool to look at. There was a lot of Tennessee plays. So I loved it.
Mm.
So, for some reason, my camera's not working today. So I just have to look at my profile picture. But I was a little nervous earlier, but after, I don't know, just the way Jay was talking this morning, I was like, man, that dude's scared. He's scared. You know what he's fighting for right now? He's not fighting for the national championship. He's fighting for a job. Yeah, he knows that if he loses tonight, they're gonna fire him Monday. Actually, I'm gonna say it right now. They're gonna fire him at the locker room tonight. I think he's done.
Coach Jay, you're muted. Where can you buy a shirt to tell people that you're muted?
In that part where you click more and then you go to bonfire.
Bonfire.com/store/talking. I was looking at Bob. Bob's got his shirt on. What were you going to say, Coach?
Oh, Miss J knew. She's making me feel dumb.
Yeah.
So you were muted. You talk now. You're unmuted, and you're not going to say what you were going to say.
I was just saying, yeah, fire him right on the field after the game. After the little kid plants his flag. That'd be awesome.
Leave him at the airport like Lane Kiffin. I don't guess he has to fly home though, huh?
Stadium.
Let's see. Joe Brown been a member for 25 months. Says I can finally breathe. And I'm fired. He said I'm fired up. I love it. I'm fired up. I love it. I'm fired up too. We're right around the corner from kickoff. Don't forget, we're going to be live immediately following the game. Right back here. I don't care if it's 2:00 in the morning. We're going live for the post game show. So be here. Get in where you fit in. Smash the thumbs up if you haven't already, and then come hang out, man. Y'all hang out in the live chat. It gets hostile. It gets hostile in the live chat. If you don't like what Rocky Tom says on air, you dang sure don't want to see what he says in the chat during the game. So be warned. It is going to be a nightmare. Hopefully they start fast, man. I can't handle this. If we start like we started against Vanderbilt, it's over. You're not coming back against Ohio State. You got to start fast. And I'm not saying you got to go out and put points. Well, it would be nice if you put points up early, but you can't let them get freebies right out of the gate.
But do you
It would
really
be ideal
think
not to
so?
let him return the opening kickoff for a touchdown like we did against Vanderbilt.
There's
Do you
quite a bit of
really
warning
think
in
so?
there.
Because we started slow against Alabama and Florida and came back and won the game. Now, Florida is not as good, but I think Alabama is as good as Ohio State.
Florida turned out to be better than Bama towards the end of the season. I think if they'd have played at the end of the season, Florida beat Bama.
Well, they got progressively be better even after once they played us. I felt like, other than the Texas game, I felt like they were getting progressively better.
They did nothing but do us favors.
They blew out Tulane in their bowl game. Tulane only scored
they did.
right at
They
the
looked
end.
good.
Less than a
They
minute
looked
left.
good.
Should have been a shutout. Tulane scored their only touchdown with less than a minute left.
The game is just about getting ready to start. So all my ball fans who are in here right now, see how much fun we're having, see how much joy we're having. Do not forget this. This is the only place we can get this right here at the Talkin VAWLS Network. We hold hands, we cry together, we die together, we ride together, and we roll with a 97 Chevy. Home. We gonna do this. Don't forget it. Right here, Talkin VAWLS Network.
Ron. That's the way we end the show. Retro for 5 says, trolling aside, hope y'all enjoy the moment. I know my dad and BVD would love it right now. Thank you, Retro. Thinking about your brother. BVD. Let's go win one for BVD. Everybody go get a cold beverage. Get tuned in, locked in, dialed in, ready to go. We're going to wrap it. We're going to be right back here immediately following the game.
Oh, this was about empty.
What is it? Somebody asked what you were drinking earlier.
I can't have cold beverages.
All right.
We need somebody that knows how to climb. Somebody knows how to climb the goalpost and like they put 4 flags. Each end is a goalpost, and then that's not putting one in, so that's another felony, right?
I'm just going to play the outro because nobody knows how to let me wrap a show. Go Big Orange!